You thinking small. We need to be thinking big. You need to be thinking big, bitch.
Long time no see. So, update. I can finally say I graduate next year. Period. Wow, it's really snowing outside. Yeah, so I finished my first semester of grad school. I finished with a 3.79. Period. Now that I'm in my second semester of my first year, syllabus really do hit you hard. Like, they should really give us our syllabus like each week instead of 6 classes in 1 week, because if you look at those syllabus, it's a bit aggressive. It's a bit much, not gonna lie. I did receive my first failing grade. I got a 58 on one of my assignments. I obviously didn't understand, but I didn't know I didn't understand. And do I still understand? No, I don't. I don't understand at all. But I really can't fail this class. Right now I got a 70 in the class. A 70, and I've been in school for a month, is really insane. And we ain't even took midterms yet and I already got a 70. Like, come on. But anyways, I really do like that class. The class is called Activity Analysis. And basically the work that I had to do was basically I picked turning on a faucet. So I had to tell what muscles, what joints, everything. Like, I picked my arm down 90 degrees to do a hook grasp to grab a, like, you literally had to explain what each muscle did to turn on the faucet of a sink and fill up a glass of water and give it to a friend. So breaking down that activity step by step, muscle by muscle, joint by joint. Anyways, this past week we did card making in that class, and these are the cards that I made. It's supposed to say Happy Valentine's Day right there, but yeah, you can't tell me I didn't eat down on this. Like, get into it for real. My heart dangling. At least you time out. At least you time out. You ain't never seen no card like that. Hallmark ain't got nothing on me, baby. Yeah. Oh, what is it on the other side? Yeah. Yeah. Come on. You ain't never seen no car like that in CBS, man. You not stepping in me for real. Like, you not. Like, come on, man. Anyways, I got 6 classes this semester. I got applied kinesiology. I have adult conditions 1. I have the lab to adult conditions. I have neuroscience. I have activity analysis, and I have cognition. So far, I like all of my classes. I'm not a fan of one of my classes. I will say I spend most of my time in that class looking at flights to leave. So, yeah, it's not that, I'm pretty sure whatever she's teaching is great. I'm pretty sure. Will I listen? No. I think that I have ADHD because I cannot focus for nothing. Like, I get the fiddling with stuff. Like, it's not that I'm bored in my classes. It's just like, I can't concentrate. Like, I can't sit here and look at you for 4 hours. Like, that's just, and then my teachers do take breaks. They be like, okay, take 5. And I'm like, 5 is not enough. I actually need an hour. So, yeah. But other than that, classes are going good. I did get scheduled, well, not scheduled, I have a placement for my summer crunch. So we do what's it called, field work. Our first field work is between our summer class, like the end of the semester and before summer classes start. So it's 2 weeks long, and my teacher said that everybody got a placement. I don't know my placement yet. It hasn't been posted, so I don't know where I will be. But I will definitely let you guys know, because that's exciting. But everything is pretty much hands-on, more hands-on now than it was last semester. Actually today I had a client, we did a Morgan case study. I'll insert the case study, and I actually tried to record me giving the lady the interview so y'all can see like what it's like or what I be doing, but I recorded it in slow-mo. So now I have to figure out how to speed the video up because it's 11 minutes long. And granted, we probably was talking that long for 11 minutes, but at the same time, it's probably gonna come to y'all as 30 hours. So I need to speed that up, and hopefully the audio isn't bad. Like, ugh, I'm so mad about that. Like, I really wanted y'all to be able to see like what it was about and how I conducted the interview. But basically the interview was like I had to do an occupational profile on her, and you know, I just asked her like what does she do in her daily life? Do she have any assistive equipment? You know, what is her goal for OT? Like, after she finished her sessions, like what does she want to be, what does she want to have accomplished by the end of it? So it's pretty cool. I think I'm getting better. I definitely feel like I was more prepared for this one, because the last one I did last Sunday was a COPM, and that is the Canadian Occupational Performance Measure. I had to do this, and I had to fill this out. You do the client's name, you do their personal care, just basically what they do throughout the day, and they rate what is most important to them from least to high, or high to least, and we work on that in our sessions. I haven't had any sessions yet, like actual real, but when I did the COPM, I had to do a 30-minute session. Like, I had to say like, because one of her number one things is what she wanted to be physically active, but she's sedentary, so I made a workout plan for her to where she can exercise in home, because she was a stay-at-home nurse. Not a stay-at-home nurse, that's not like an actual job. She worked from home. She worked from home as a nurse in insurance. So yeah, I had to make one short-term goal and a 30-minute session for our next session. It's an imaginary session, but it was cool. It was cool. I'm getting more comfortable with it. I love that lady down. The same lady that I did this with, I called her up and I said, can you be my Morgan? And she said, hell yeah, girl. And she was my Morgan for this interview today. But I hate that I recorded it in slow-mo. But it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. But yeah. But overall, grad school is still doable. I'm not wanting to crash out like I did last year. I was pretty much over it last year, but like, I have really had to change my perspective. I think I was fighting with being lonely, but loneliness is a sacrifice. It's the price you have to pay to be disciplined and to be, you know, where I want to be. So after looking at it that way, it's kind of just like, at the end, all of this will be worth it. So I'm chilling, I'm bobbing. I find things to do. I have a Lego set now. I've had this Lego set for like a month now, but I haven't finished it because I'm waiting until I have a problem. Like, I don't want any problems, but I wait until emotional distress to build something. So I built this like when I was feeling kind of down. I built the Statue of Liberty first. Come on, get into my baby. Oh, now my hand's ashy. Ooh. And then when I was feeling emotionally distressed again, I built the Empire State, and the rest of the buildings on here I haven't built yet because I haven't been sad. So that's good. That's good. So I got that like in the beginning of January. So if that don't tell you nothing, I'm holding on. I'm good. Midterms hasn't come up yet. Actually, there's a midterm next week. We have competencies next week. The midterm got pushed back, but the competency is still in full effect. I have to palpate muscles. I have to memorize 140 things before next week. We only pull in 9. Hopefully I get all bone. Bone is just I have to palpate like the scapula to just show I know how to palpate it. But other than that, yeah. Oh, we also going skiing. We're doing adaptive skiing. That's on like the 28th, I think, 28th of February. And that's exciting. Definitely gonna record that. I don't know. I think I'm gonna put it on both channels. My main channel and this channel. So, yeah. Overall, if you wanna go to grad school, go to grad school. What are you waiting on? Sign up. Apply. Do it, because it's not hard. It may seem hard, but your teachers care. Some teachers care. My teachers care. You know, talk to God first. Yeah, that's my advice. Talk to Jesus or whoever you pray to. If you don't pray to nobody, talk to some of the people in your head. I don't know. I just think that this. See you guys next time. I will keep you updated. I know it's been a long time, but a lot has happened. School was mink, you know, but it's not minking right now. So, and hopefully not ever for the rest of the semester. Definitely gonna try to get recordings of me doing definitely gonna try to get recordings of me doing hands-on things so you guys can see what I do in this lifestyle that I'm living. But yeah, see y'all next time.
So this is Sheila. Sheila has congestive heart failure, and unfortunately she tires easily and experiences fatigue and shortness of breath. She has some fluid buildup in the legs sometimes. So Sheila lives alone and is independent currently and has problems doing her ADLs. And one of the ADLs that she does is laundry. So I've come up with a way where a laundry is easier. So instead of her having to pick up and carry a laundry basket that will throw off her balance or cause her any fall risk or tire her out, this is a easier way where she can put her clothes or anything that she needs to transport it, slide it across the floor easily. It's lightweight. She can grip it like this, or she can, if she's tired, she can put her hand through and just move with the wrist, or just on the arm if it's more stable for her. So I have her seated right now just in case, you know, she does experience shortness of breath or any fatigue before using the product. So you ready? Okay, so whichever's comfortable for you, you can grip as such, and you can put it through, like put your hand through. You can make it wider for your wrist. It's secure, and you can walk with it. If you feel, okay. Well, if you're gonna walk that way, you gotta make sure it's not in your way.
Yep.
Or any way of any of your assistive devices. Make sure you walk slowly.
Yep.
Make sure you're clearing your environment before you know, put it on or drag it around the house so it doesn't get stuck on anything or cause you any tripping or fall hazards. Okay?
Yep.
Sounds good?
Thank you.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Grad. I'll be your OT today, assessing you, and your name is? Rudy. Hi, Rudy. Okay. Do you know why you're here?
Well, I need some OT services so I can go back to work.
Okay. Do you know who you are?
Rudy.
Okay. Do you know what time it is? 30, okay. And do you know why you're here?
I just had some done with my car. I'm not too sure. Some got replaced.
Okay. All right. My role is just to assess you and help you back to your activities of daily living.
Okay.
All right. Okay, Rudy, I'm going to ask you a couple questions. Is that okay with you?
That's fine.
All right. What was your prior level of function? Did you wear glasses or hearing aids?
I do have glasses. They're more like reading glasses for when I'm at work.
Okay.
Nothing too serious.
And I heard you mention work. What do you do for work?
I have a desk job
This job?
at a IT firm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting down.
Sitting down.
It's my home.
Okay, and can you tell me what your home is like?
Yeah. I have a two-story home. I live with my wife. There's approximately probably like 5 to 7 steps going up. And then first level is just the basics, the kitchen, the living room. I got a little half bath down there, a little office. And upstairs we have the bedroom and the main bath.
Do you have any railings to help you up those stairs?
Out front I have 2 railings that kind of go in there. And then for the stairs going up, it's only the one railing on the right hand side.
All right, and how many stairs was it to get into the house? I know you said 5 to 7 inside.
Yeah, about 5 to 7.
To get in as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have any adaptive equipment that's helping you around right now?
What's that?
Adaptive equipment is like if you have like a walker or a wheelchair.
No, they didn't give me any of that at the old place.
No? Okay. All right, and what's a typical day like for you?
So I wake up in the morning, I make my sugar some coffee, we have some coffee together, we usually watch the news, and then she goes off to work, then I go off to work, and then normally we meet together around noon, have some lunch, go back to work for the rest of the day, go home, hang out, maybe watch a little Netflix.
That's it?
Pretty boring life, yeah.
All right. All right, do you have any household responsibilities? Are you taking out the trash, picking up kids, got any kids?
No kids, but man, honey, I do a lot of work at the house.
A lot of work at the house?
Mm-hmm.
All
I do
right.
some dishes, do trash,
Okay.
the lawn.
Okay, okay. Do you have any current goals or concerns?
Oh, I need to get back to work ASAP.
Get back to work?
Yes, ma'am. And you know, my wife, she's a little nervous to ask. What I'm gonna ask you.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't been intimate since my recovery process, but she's afraid that it's going to hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
You think that's something you can help me with?
It is. So we're going to go over sternal precautions because I see here that you had a sternal incision.
Mm-hmm.
And for right now, you guys can't do anything for about 8 weeks. But, hear me out. But if you abide by your sternal precautions, you'll be back to work.
Okay.
So if you guys would just be patient and you do everything that I ask and follow procedure, you'll be tip-top shape. Okay. All right. All right, and then do you have any discharge plans? You know where you're going after this?
Hopefully home.
Home? Okay. And when you get home, your support system, your what?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Rudy, we are going to take your vitals. We're going to do your blood pressure. You know what the blood pressure is?
Something with my heart.
All right, the purpose is to check your heart and artery health. It identifies hypertension, which is high blood pressure, or hypotension, which is low blood pressure, and ensures your safety before therapy, because we're going to have you moving around, so we got to ensure that before we do anything. The process is I'm going to take a blood pressure cuff, and I'm going to pump it up to about 200. You're going to let me know if you have any pain, and then I'm going to take note of your blood pressure. That sounds all right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay, we're going to do your blood pressure, and you let me know if you feel any pain, Miss Rudy.
Yes, ma'am. I need some blood pressure.
All right. Okay, I'm reading 120/70.
Is that good?
That is good. So a normal blood pressure is less than 120 over less than 80. All right. All right, next I'm gonna check your pulse. The purpose of that is to measure your heart rate and rhythm and detect irregularities, monitor response to treatment. The process is I'll measure it from your wrist, from your brachial artery, and I'll set a timer for 30 seconds and times it by 2.
Okay.
All right. Just gonna, okay, and start. All right. Count at 27. You are at 54 beats per minute. And adults range between 60 and 100, so it's a little low, but not too far off.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, I'm gonna take your respiration. So I'm just gonna watch your chest rise and fall. Normally, people breathe between 12 and 16 breaths per minute. So I'm just gonna assess your breathing rate and your effort. It identifies any respiratory issues. It monitors oxygen and response to the treatment. So I'm gonna do that for 30 seconds and see how it goes. Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to set a timer. And just breathe regularly. Okay.
I'll try.
All right. Perfect. Actually, I've got 8 times it by 2, 16 beats. That's normal rate. All right. Okay, next we're gonna do your oxygen saturation. So the purpose of this is to measure oxygen in your blood level, detect hypoxia, which is low oxygen, and the process is we're gonna place the oximeter on your finger and we're gonna record it. All right, sounds good? Let's see. All right. Just relax. Just relax.
I don't know that term.
All right, we're at 97. Okay. So between 95 and 100 is considered normal. So
Okay.
you're good. Are you aware of your sternal precautions?
They didn't tell me any at the other place.
Okay, okay. So for sternal precautions, because you have that sternal incision, you are not able to lift, push, pull anything more than 10 pounds. Do not bear weight on your arms. Do not raise your elbow higher than your shoulders. You want to get back to doing the business with your wife?
Yes, ma'am.
You can't do that.
They didn't tell me none of this stuff at the other place.
All right, that's why I'm telling you now, okay? And the last one is do not reach behind your back or twist your body. Okay, and for some cardiac distress, some signs and symptoms of that is chest pain or pressure, irregular or rapid heart rate, dizziness or fainting, cold, clammy skin, and extreme fatigue. All right?
Got it.
Okay. So we're gonna, before I get you up and moving to test what you can and can't do, we're gonna measure everything by your exertion by the modified Ward scale. It's a subjective measure of perceived exertion. It helps assess how hard a client is, feel that they're working. So it's gonna range from 0 to 10, 0 being no effort at all, and 10 being maximum effort. I have a chart right here. And I'm gonna ask you throughout the activities, you know, how do you feel? And you can rate it on a scale between 0 and 10.
Okay.
All right. So to get out of bed to start, I'm gonna have you hug a pillow If you don't have a pillow around, you can also just cross your arms around your chest. All right. And you're gonna bend your knees and you're gonna roll to your side. There you go. You're gonna move your feet off the bed and pull your feet on the edge and help you gently slide up. Got it? All right. Sit on the side of the bed. Can your feet touch the floor? All right. How did that feel? How can you rate your?
I'd say like a 3.
About a 3?
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty good. I see that you rated yourself a 3. That means you feel like you're working light to moderate, which is great, and we can gradually increase the activity.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the task I'm gonna have you do is fold a shirt. So before you stand from the bed, I'm gonna have you hug the pillow one more time. Make sure your feet flat on the ground. We're gonna do nose over toes. So, and use your legs to stand. So you're gonna lean forward to where your nose is over your toes, and you're gonna stand right up. There you go. Okay. I'll take that pillow from you.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you rate your perceived exertion?
That one was nice. I'd say like a 1.
1, that's really good. Okay,
ma'am.
we can gradually increase that. All right, how you feel?
Feel good.
Walk on over here.
Cut.
How do you feel after that walk?
A 2.
2, light activity. Okay, we can keep going. All right. You mind folding that shirt for me?
This way. I like that.
Perfect.
Nice.
How do you feel about that?
That was okay. That was like a 3.
Still a 3? All right. Let's return on to the bed then. All right, before you sit, I feel you sitting. Don't sit there. You need that pillow, exactly. Can't forget the pillow. All right, you're gonna hug that pillow over your chest, sitting here, slowly but surely in one smooth motion. All right. And then just like you bent your legs or your knees the last time, you're gonna use that momentum to lay down and roll on your back. All right. There you go. There you go. And you can roll on over. And if you need to scoot up or scoot down, don't use those arms. You scoot from your feet. All right? And can you rate that? Out of breath? Okay. About a 3?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, I'll take this pillow from you.
Man.
Mr. Rudy, after that exercise, I'm going to have to check your blood pressure again to see how your heart is doing after movement. Okay. All right, I got 120 over 80, still in the norm. You're doing really good. Okay, Mr. Rudy. So you rated the activity for today in between the light activity. You rated it between a 1 and a 3. So on our next session, we probably can upgrade your activity a little bit more, just to see if you're able to perform those tasks. Upgrade just means make it a little harder, just a little challenging, but not too much to where you're overworked or you feeling fatigued. You mentioned that your goal is to get back to your wife, so we're definitely going to implement that in the plan and make sure you are following all of your external precautions and watching out for those signs and symptoms.
So if you keep doing those things, you'll be back to your wife in no time.
Perfect.
Do you have any questions?
When do we meet again?
Our next session will be next week.
Perfect.
All right. You have a great one, and it was
too.
so nice meeting you.
You too.
Make sure you stick to those plans.
I will, man.
All right. You have a great one.
You too.
Think big, bitch.